In this clip, I will demonstrate the process of defining discounts for customers. In the Marketing and Sales menu, we'll go to Prices and Discounts and open the Discount Codes form. Here, you can define various types of discounts. We'll start by defining a code, giving it a description, setting the effect dates, and the percentage that we want to provide as a discount. We can then link the various discount types to a customer using the sublevel forms of the customer record or via the designated forms in the Prices and Discounts menu. But let's move to a customer record and look at those sublevel forms. Pressing F11, we're going to select a customer and move to the sublevel forms related to discounts. We have overall discount, special part price, part discount, and family discount. In the overall discount sublevel form, we can select the code and manually change the start and expiration dates for this customer if desired. We can also use these forms to define discount percentages and effect dates manually, and the system will assign a discount code automatically. For example, we can enter the Family Discount sublevel form, select a part family from the Family column Choose List, put, let's say, 5% in the discount code, put a start and end date, and as soon as we move to the new line, the code will be assigned automatically. In the Special Part Price sublevel form, you can define a net price for a given part that is valid within a certain range of dates. For example, we can take a part, put a start and end date, and give it a special price. This form is useful for creating periodic sales for specific parts and customers. Going back to the Prices and Discounts menu, we can use the same forms here to assign customer discounts as we did with the sublevel forms in the customer record. But here we can also assign discount to parts and delete part discounts or family discounts automatically. Opening up the Assign Discounts to Parts program, for example, we can select a customer, or press a specific customer, or press F6 twice to enter the customer record, and select a group of customers. For example, we can query and select all customers that are in the United States. We can press F4 to move to multi-record view to review the list of customers that we've selected, and then press Escape to go back to the program input form. The red magnifying glass to the right indicates that records have been selected and included in the input for the program. We can select a single part or a group of parts, as we did for the customers, and designate the discount. And now select the discount code. In the logistic constants form, which is in the Marketing and Sales Maintenance sublevel form, you can set the sadd discount constant to determine whether a part discount represents the sum of all discounts defined for that part or only the strongest of them. The final price of a part, according to the price list and discounts, can be viewed in the Customer Prices and Discounts report. Note that discounts do not apply to any price lists in the Price Lists form that are flagged in the Special Part Prices column. Here's the Special Part Prices column. When you are recording a sales document, a sales order for example, part prices appear automatically according to a specific hierarchy. First, part prices appearing in the document on which the current document is based, such as a sales order based on a price quotation. The price defined for the part in the product bundle on which the document is based. Product bundle. Or product assemblies specified in the product assemblies sublevel form. The price list linked manually to the document in the price lists column. A special part price, the price list in effect for the customer, or lastly the base price list. A price recorded manually in the document overrides all other price sources. In the itemized sublevels of all documents in the system, you can see the source of all prices that appear automatically in the line items. For example, in the order items sublevel of the sales order form, we can see the price source as well as an explanation. Let's move to single record form. Single record view. We can see the price source as well as an explanation of the discount percentage via the direct activation discounts applying to item. For more information on price lists and discounts, you can run any of the available prices and discounts wizards.